I have the privilege today to be with the Vice President of the Nigerian community, and today I will be hosting the audience. My name is Mr. Chris Upong. I am an accounting teacher and an advanced level economics with the International School of Meteors in Tripoli. I am a professional in the Ministry of Education and as well as a TV presenter. So I want us to give attention to the Vice President of the Nigerian community who is here live in the person of which I believe he will introduce himself. So you're welcome, sir, to the studios. Can you tell the audience who are you and what positions you occupy in the Nigerian community in Tripoli, Libya?
Thank you very much. I'm so happy to be here this afternoon. My name is Mr. Wale Eletu, the Vice President of Nigerian Community, Tripoli, Libya.
You are welcome. You are welcome. I am delighted to have you here. Actually, we've been in Libya for a very long time now, and this GUC Night of Awards is one of its kind. Actually, personally, I am so delighted because it will raise, it will cancel so many things that have been spoken about the global image of Libya. But you know, it's everywhere that the Nigerian community is in partnership with the GUC, and we don't know if it is true or not. So I want to ask you personally: are you aware of the Night of Awards? Are you in partnership with the concept of GUC?
Thank you very much. The Nigerian Community Organization, we are fully in support, in partnership with the company, and they are doing a tremendous job.
That's very good. It means you are aware of the program.
We are very, very aware of it.
Yeah, so what have been the input of the community? What have you done to ensure the success of this program?
Well, when they brought out the program, so we welcomed them. So first and foremost, the Nigerian embassy are also in full support of these programs. So when they came to us, we put things together with intent. I said, let us try to make it okay so that we can erase any iota of doubt, maybe in case of any problem from the mind of our people. Firstly, we met the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Libya, and they welcomed the program anyway. And they advised us that we should write a letter to most of the stations that covers Tripoli.
That's good.
You understand? So we
You're doing your best.
put together with the embassy, we wrote a letter to all the police stations that covers Tripoli and environment. So we are giving our people 100% assurance. Everything is intact. Their security before the show, their security during the show, and we are guarantee them that their security after the show also. There will be no cause for any alarm.
Okay.
We have put everything in place.
You know what we are trying to do is to counter the controversies out there, the misinformation, the negative image painted about the country. We saw people on social media who are trying to discourage the artists who are coming from Nigeria, saying maybe when they come, there will be mass arrest, there will be this and that. So that's why we are making this program. And I took it upon myself as a scholar to make sure, because I believe that in as much as we are in Libya, it doesn't make us outdated. It doesn't make us human beings who don't have values. We still have time at least we can see the benefits of the country. So, but we will talk about the success of the program, which is my very, very utmost concern. Yeah. You have said the Nigerian community is fully aware, of which I know if the Nigerian community is aware, the embassy is surely aware. Yeah. And if the embassy is aware, it means the foreign ministry is also aware. Yeah. And also for the government to approve a hall inside the lone stadium of the capital, it means it is a program that has intensity in terms of its preparation. Yes. What mechanism has the community set in place in case some attendees are arrested either on their way or after the program? What mechanism have the community set in place to rescue them after that, if it happens?
I don't think nothing like that will happen because we have taken the necessary steps.
That's good.
I told you earlier on.
Yes.
Before the show, during the show, and after the show. Everything is well arranged. We have taken the necessary steps that we're supposed to take, and we have taken it. And we are giving our people the guarantee that there will be no problem.
Wow, it's a very good news for me.
Yeah, thank you.
I think this will go a long way to sensitize the people who have already gotten a negative mindset about the program. I want to ask this question. What do you think will be the benefit of this program to the Libyan community?
You see, some people believe, some people are even saying, they said, Libya is a prison in the sun. When they say prison in the sun, which means we don't have benefits for social life like that. But they should erase all those things from their mind. Libya they are very good. But the one thing is that you have to abide to the rules and their regulation. If you abide to the rules and their regulation, we will not have any problem.
That is
you understand? This is an Islamic nation.
Yes.
When you are in Rome, you behave like Romans.
Truly.
You understand? When you can abide to their rules and regulation, I'm giving you the guarantee nothing will happen.
That's so nice of you. I believe everything you are saying is out of experience because of your longevity in the country. I know you have spent so much time and you have seen the worst, the good and the bad.
Yeah.
So if you can come out and tell the people to be courageous, to gather their strength to come for the program, it means you have really laid in place every necessary requirement for the program to be a success. What advice can you give to attendees? Like, what do they need to do to be on a safe side? Should they take any taxi or how should they dress? What do you think you can tell them out there because they are watching you right now?
As I've said earlier on, this is an Islamic nation.
Yes.
If you are in Rome, you behave like Romans. Our mode of dressing, we need to put it into consideration. It is not good for us to dress in a way that that will cause a kind of
chaos.
You understand? Yeah. Our ladies, they should put on something nice. You understand?
Okay.
So they cover their body very well. With that, I don't think that will be a problem. But if you want to come with a taxi, you have to come with a taxi that you know. And I will advise our people, it is not good for us to choke ourselves in a taxi, like 5 or 6 people in one taxi.
Yeah.
It is not good. It will at least bring the eyes of the law enforcement agency. What are these people doing? How, Because in such way, even if they want to detect criminals, when you see men, about 4 or 5 in a taxi, at least they would like to focus attention on it.
Yes,
you understand?
That's true.
And on that very day, the scene, the venue, if you want to come in, you come in. It is not good for people to be hanging around or smoking. You understand? We know the rules. We know the laws of Libya. So if we can abide to all these rules, I don't think there will be any problem. We are giving our people the guarantee, 100% guarantee, safety before, during, and after the show. We are taking the necessary steps.
Yes, I think this is just the reality of it all. Because I believe the capacity or the level of people who have involved themselves in the preparation risk program are just the first class of migrants as far as migrants are concerned in Libya. Because our embassies are our heads. Yeah. So whenever they tell you go, you have to go without any fear. Yeah. So what can you tell the artists coming from Nigeria, the Portable or the comedians? What can you tell them to boost their morale? I know somebody like Portable is already happy to be in Libya, irrespective of the controversies. But coming from an official like you in your capacity, what can you tell Portable?
You see, Nigerians in Libya, they are even expecting him. You understand? But yes. I would like him to have one thing. There will be no problem at all.
Yeah.
All the necessary steps that we need to take, we have been taking it. We have taken it already. Yes. So he should just relax his mind. He's coming to his home. I'm giving him the guarantee. Because Nigerian embassy are fully in support. Most of the agencies in Tripoli generally, they are aware of the program and they are even giving support. Even most of the documentation to make their journey safely. Yeah. Even the Libyan authority are also involved.
They are involved.
So when the government are involved in the documents, you understand, the embassy are involved,
it's a success.
And the community.
Yeah, it's a
so I want you to erase any negative thoughts of maybe the black name, the way they paint Libya.
Yes.
It's not like that. When it comes, at least I believe we have something to say back home.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. In my capacity as a presenter, I just want to chip in some few things. Over the years, most organizations, most NGOs, most people have written documentaries about the country Libya. But my problem as a researcher, as a scholar, is that most of those documentaries are focused on the consequences and they forget the cause. And this has painted Libya to a level where people can't defend the image of Libya. I am a migrant in Libya. I am a professional. So when people look at the consequences and fail to address the cause, it makes Libya to become a worse country, of which, no, it's not like that. Of course, when it comes to insecurity, it's a general phenomenon globally. Exactly. Most countries in the world suffer from insecurity. Now, let me just brief you. Let me just say this before we go at the end of the show. Maybe 2 economic benefits of this country, Libya, to migrants. First of all, migrants, Libya, I can say, is a blessing. The geopolitical position of Libya is a blessing to West Africa. Why did I say this, Mr. President? Libya is the only country in Africa or in the world where you can come without a passport, without a resident permit, without language, without education, without experience, without qualification, yet you go to work and get salary. Show me any country in the world where you will go without these requirements and you benefit from them. You cannot. Libya is the only country in the world that doesn't demand your tax for you to exist in their country. Of course, you and I know most 100% migrants, we don't pay tax.
Yeah.
But we are in the streets of Libya. We benefit from free electricity. We benefit from free food. Benefit from many things. Libya is the only country in the world, if you're hungry, go to a bakery, knock the door, they will give you bread. But most of the times, the global community or the West or other people, they refuse to focus on this. They only go to prisons, take pictures, and document on them. What are the costs of migrants going to prisons? We don't address that. So, but all in all, this is all I have to say. I don't support the fact that Libya should be painted in that capacity. Because in as much as there are negativity, there are also positivity. In as much as Libya has gone in one way or the 2 ways because of its political instability, because of its division, there has been insecurity, migrants have died in prison, which is a general phenomenon. Go even to Nigeria, go even to Ghana, people die in prisons, but they have never been documented. Kidnapping is general, it has never been documented. But what I have to say to my audience watching me is that Libya is not that bad the way they say it. There are people who survive in Libya. There are migrants who are well established in Libya. There are migrants who are professionals in Libya. There are migrants who are surviving in Libya. So this program, I believe, is just a pin on point to show that Libya is not that caged, that there can still be social freedom. Migrants can still celebrate. Migrants can still enjoy. They can still meet with their artists and their comedians.
I will give you an instance. Just sorry to cut you short.
Okay, yes.
You see, just like as you are saying now, there is one of our sisters. She has a boutique in Tripoli here. She was an illegal immigrant before. To the extent of sometime before. She was an illegal immigrant.
Yes.
You understand? But now she's documented. Even when she came in newly, because of her field of specialization on that fashion area, you understand? As Libyans accommodate, you understand?
Yes.
She designed for former Libyan leader. An illegal immigrant designed for
a president.
A president of a nation.
Oh.
You understand? So the way the outside world paints this country is not like that.
It's not like that. Really,
if you know what what not to do, if you can abide to their rules and regulations and their laws, you will have no problem. But the way you live in Western world or back home, you want to live like that in this country, it cannot work. That is what they call ecology. Ecology is the study of man and his environment. You have to adjust to the environment that you are.
You have to be adaptable.
Adaptation to that environment. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. This broadcast was coming live from Mnet Studios here in Tripoli, Libya, and it's just the first edition of its kind. We shall be having programs like this from time to time, and it shall be just to sensitize the people about the upcoming program. And I will always want to see you here, the Vice President. We always want to welcome you
very much.
The studios, and we'll always be aware.
I want to use this opportunity to let our people know there is no cause for alarm.
Okay.
All the necessary steps have been taken.
Okay.
We are expecting them from Nigeria, no problem. And I want them to be assured there is no cause for alarm. They will go back home, and I believe they will spread the good news of Libya.
And I even got rumors that the embassy staffs will be on that show on that day with the VIP.
They will be there.
The ambassador, the consulars.
They will be there. They will be there.
I even heard the Ghanaian ambassador also is requesting for a VIP ticket to be in presence.
Some of our African brothers and sisters, they are going to come.
Okay, it means it's a success. Portable wherever you are, wherever you can watch us. All the artists, all the comedians, we welcome you to Libya, and we assure you that it is safe, and we shall all enjoy our time together. Thank you very much for this show, and we shall wait to see you again.
Thank you very much. God bless you, the host.